I wanted to speak to the people in society. I would love to say this to you because I feel that it is important for one to be encouraged in the midst of the moment where they are. There's many people who are battling things, going through things. Many feel hopeless. Many are discouraged. Many are not inspired. Many are not even enthusiastic about living in this thing which is called life. Many people are dealing with many different situations that others may not understand, many not aware of what an individual may be going through. People just see people as people, but not knowing that people deal with things. And I do understand that in life, yes, it is something that we all must go through. We all must have something that we gotta go through. Because if we don't go through anything in life, how can we gain wisdom, right? How could we gain insight, right? How could we gain knowledge, right? So in life, understand that there are things that one must face in order to learn, in order to grow, and in order to be inspirational to someone else who may go through something similar to what we may have been through, or maybe what we have not been through. But there is something we all must go through in life to gain a better understanding through this thing called life. But the reason for me doing this video this morning is because I would like to speak to the people who feel less than. I would like to speak to the people this morning who feel like giving up on life. I would like to speak to the people who feel as if they were a mistake being here in this life. I want you to understand that those thoughts in your mind that is trying to connect to your spirit to make you accept those thoughts is a lie. And the reason why I'm telling you that is a lie is because you have to understand this. You're not the only one who may feel the way that you're feeling. There's many of people on this earth feel the way that you feel. But you have a lot of people who won't be honest to speak on their truth in regards to how they feel. Because you have a lot of people in life that would try to put on a front to make it seem as if everything is okay going on in their life, which in fact it may not be going on in their life as good as it may seem in regards to what an individual may bring before you. You and the other party may have somewhat of the same issues. But you see, in life, you have some people that's good at trying to, or I would say they're good at hiding their issues because they don't want anyone to know. But we're not here to dwell on that. My purpose of being here today is to encourage one's spirit. And I want to say this to each of you, those of you who feel hopeless, those of you who feel like you're nothing. I want to tell you this. There is no need to feel that way. And I'm being so honest with you. There's no need to feel that way. I want you to understand that there is a reason why you're here on earth. And the reason why you are here on earth is because you have a purpose. You have a calling for something. There is something each of us God has given to be of a great purpose here on this earth. It was not intended for an individual to unattach themselves from not having faith in yourself or to not have belief in yourself, to know that you can do all things through Christ whom has strengthened you. He said that in his word according to Philippians 4:13. There's no need to sit there and fuel with yourself thinking you're nothing when you are something. You are something just like every individual that is on this earth. You carry a purpose. You carry greatness. You are somebody. It is inside of you. But because of what you've experienced, that was negative friction to bring you to this level, this lower level, to accept what was spoken over your life, that was a curse to keep you bound. It was words that was activated over you to keep you from learning about the greatness and the true purpose that is on your life. The enemy used somebody to try to position you at this lower state in your life to disbelieve or to be hopeless or to not see the brighter side of things in life. But the person or the persons who've spoken negatively over your life, they wanted to keep you in position to be despaired, to not have faith, to not be driven in life, to look for greater things in life, or to discover your greatness, or to discover the purpose that you have. It was not intended for you to live life like this. It was not intended for you to live life to believe the negative things that was said to you. You have to understand that being that those people or the persons who may have come against you to speak negatively in your life, they tried to come to deactivate your purpose. They came to try to deactivate your calling. They came to deactivate the hope that's inside of you. They came to deactivate the willingness and the determination of you reaching the stars, of being very successful, because these people or that person saw greatness on your life. And the greatness still exists on you. It's in you. It's just that the words that the people or the person who came across your path to try to deactivate you from reaching the full potential that is inside of you, the enemy used those people or the enemy used that person to try to deactivate the true purpose, the true calling, the true ministry that is inside of you. Know that you are a very important vessel here on this earth that God has created. You were not born as a mistake. You were not born as a mistake. The mistake is the enemy is upset because you are here. But what the enemy wants to do and wanted to do was to block you from your full potential. The enemy wanted to use negative tactics in people to war with you to keep your light from shining, to keep you bound, to not be hopeful, to keep you in a place in fear, to be intimidated by other people's success, or to be intimidated by seeing other people elevate in life. That's not your portion. Your portion is to be in this life, to live in this life, and to pull out the greatness that God has positioned inside of your spirit so that you will meet the connectivity of your purpose. So understand that you're not a mistake, my friend. There was no mistake for you to be here. You were here with a cause, with a purpose, a great intention. God allowed you to be here on solid ground to live this thing called life. But there were people and there was a person who already knew you were born with a purpose. You were born with great intentions. But those people who are demonically dysfunctional try to be dysfunctional to your spirit to try to keep you bound to believe the lies and what their jealousy spoke against you, against the enviness that is inside of them. They tried to speak negatively against you. Don't embrace that. Don't receive that. Come from that place of hopelessness and remain hopeful. I need you to hear me. I need you to come from that hopeless place. And I need you to begin to think hopeful. Be hopeful. Be hopeful in the things that you're doing in this life. Never find yourselves discrediting yourselves as if you're not good enough. You are qualified and you are certified in this life just like everyone else. You're not exempt from the purpose of greatness that God has automatically ordained inside of your spirit. You are a unique individual just like others are unique individuals, those who are walking in their purpose. You have a purpose just like me and just like everyone else. I need you to wake up and come from that place of negativity on the things that were spoken over your life to try to keep you bound, to keep you held hostage from tapping in just to know your worth. Because you are very valuable here on this earth. You have a lot to offer here on this earth. It's just that we need to hear your story. We need to see the purpose that God has put in your life. We need to see that light shine bright like a diamond. Because you, my friend, is something great. So don't ever think the less of yourself. Because you are somebody. And I want you to know this. If no one has ever told you that they love you, well, guess what? I love you. I love you. I love you. And you carry greatness on the inside. And I need you to remain hopeful. And I need you to exercise that great purpose that is inside of you. And if you don't understand, nor you may not be aware of your purpose, ask God. Ask God to show you. But you're here on this earth for a reason. You carry some great ingredients in this life that we need to discover that is inside of you. So start cooking because you are someone great. I love you.